Hi, my name is Valeria. In my opinion, communication can be different for each one, depending on what we put our focus on. For example, two people could be at the place of an accident and be witnesses, and at the moment when the police or the paramedics or anyone asks them what happened, one could be focusing on the outfits and another one could be focusing on the car that was involved in the accident. And at the end of the day, they were both watching and witnesses of such accidents. I believe this can also happen with identities. Specifically, I believe in Mexican culture, there are a lot of microcultures in different parts of the country and also in different parts of each state or city. I believe in my case, my cultural background and life history has helped me to build my own identity. I've had the opportunity to live in different cities in Mexico and also in different countries, which I think has helped create an identity of liking to explore and learn about new cultures. Also, by living in Mexico City, which is where I am originally from, I feel like I'm exposed to different microenvironments and cultures and a lot of artistic places and expositions. So I think this has made me love this type of expressions and museums and in general just appreciate art. If I had to describe my city with one word, I think it would be colorful, mainly because it's filled with a lot of buildings, a lot of different types of food, a lot of artistic places, and a lot of different people. So I think like this mixture of very, very different people and places and stuff makes it a very colorful city. It can also be kind of gray because of like pollution, but I think in general I would really call it colorful. I would conclude this video by saying that Mexico is a very, very diverse and cultural country, and that mainly reflects all the history it has from like very ancient cultures and civilizations even before the Spanish Inquisition. And I think this historic background makes Mexico a very full of culture and tradition country that I really like that it mixes like these indigenous and ancient traditions with this more occidental and modern traditions and culture that was sort of imposed. But even though like this is like a general culture, I really, really like that each state in the country has like its own costumes and cuisine and music and like its own sort of aesthetic, which I believe makes Mexico even richer in culture because we kind of have this general culture, but I think that if you're like coming from Europe or Asia or any other country, you are expecting like this stereotypical culture and image of Mexico, but whenever you travel to a different state, you get like a completely new experience. I think that's like really cool and unique. And finally, I think it is really important that we as Mexicans learn to embrace and celebrate this diversity in order to make other countries start like understanding that what's on social media and on American movies isn't really Mexico. And therefore we can all contribute to a more global culture.